What's up, Spartans? Now that we're back from spring break, let's take a look at this week's largest event, 2019-2020 cabinet elections. In Doherty student government, there are 8 positions: president, vice president, and the secretaries of assemblies, morale, publicity, records, relations, and social. President is in charge of overseeing all council activities and events. Vice president is in charge of leading daily meetings in class. Secretary of Assemblies writes and MCs all assemblies. Secretary of Morale is in charge of publicizing and leading cheers at sporting events. Secretary of Publicity is in charge of publicizing all student council activities and events at school and on social media. Secretary of Records is in charge of taking notes on all class discussions. Secretary of Relations is in charge of emceeing the homecoming game halftime ceremony and staff appreciation. And last but not least, Secretary of Social is in charge of organizing the homecoming dance. While council from the outside can appear to be all fun and games, we have some of this year's cabinet to tell us about the responsibility council really takes.
So as student body president, I'm in charge of making sure council runs. So not in class meetings, but in general, making sure things are taken care of, each committee is doing what they're doing, each person is on top of what they're doing, and on top of that, going to PTA and talking to administration.
Council, it's a lot of fun and it pays off to help the community and during harvest and stuff, but it requires a lot of work and time commitment.
It's a lot of work, but it's really fun.
So cabinet is not what people say. Cabinet council is not what people say. Like, it's not always fun and games. Like, we do have fun, but a good amount of the time, like, we are working, like, we are getting things done. There's a lot of planning that goes on behind the scenes that most people don't know about. So for example, like assemblies, like it takes us 2 to 3 weeks to plan them out properly, get the right training in, like practice. Not only that, like for dances, like we take time, like we build these things so they're good and student body will enjoy them.
Now that we've talked to this year's cabinet, let's go see what next year's candidates are up to.
I want to be on cabinet because I feel like I have a lot of the qualities that would be good for a student leader, and it's something that I have always enjoyed, as being obviously a leader in the school and someone that people look up to.
I love getting involved in Doherty activities. Like, I'm a cheerleader, I've been in Link Crew. I just love the atmosphere, and like when you get involved in the school, it's really a lot better.
I'm in council myself, and I get to see like what cabinet actually does and like all the responsibilities, and I'm willing to like kind of do what is needed to do that.
My campaign strategies, talk to everyone. You need to get in with the freshmen because, obviously they probably don't really know who I am, but they're going to remember me in the hot dog suit. We got to give out cookies and candy because people love that.
My campaign strategies are to talk to a lot of underclassmen and like get them involved, because I know they don't know a lot about cabinet, so if you like tell them about it, then they'll be more likely to vote.
Just talking to everybody, just being myself.
Well, Spartans, make sure to go cast your vote this Friday by the Senior Commons to help decide on next year's student leaders.